This is CNN Breaking News.
Good morning, viewers. You're watching CNN. This time we will be delivering the news of many Latin American countries now have highest vaccination rates than Europe and North America. Many countries in Latin America were hit with soaring COVID-19 death rates early in the pandemic as coronavirus surged throughout the region. The tide is turning in many Latin American nations today, where vaccination rates are outpacing countries in Europe and North America and helping drive down deaths. The vaccine rollout was slow at the start, with just getting the vaccines in hand a major issue. Just 6 months ago, Latin America and the Caribbean were reported just under half of all COVID-19 related deaths worldwide. Now, the region accounts for about 10% of COVID-19 related deaths, according to the latest data from Johns Hopkins University. That's due to the accelerated delivery of European, American, Chinese, and homegrown vaccines that a number of Latin American nations have received in the second half of this year, according to Pan American Health Organization (PAHO) data. One reason for two successful vaccination campaigns can be chalked up to history. Many countries in Latin America have long-standing and trusted national inoculation drives against other diseases such as polio. Cuba has perhaps fared best in this regard with respect on its homegrown vaccine, approved for emergency use by its drug regulators this summer, paying off. The country has the highest rate of vaccination in the region and one of the highest in the world, with 84.1% of its inhabitants fully vaccinated, according to PAHO. In September, Cuba became the first in the world to begin the mass vaccination of kids as young as 2 against COVID. Scientists say the Cuban-made vaccines are safe and effective in preventing serious illness and death. The government applied for World Health Organization approval for its vaccines in September. Meanwhile, Brazil, home to one of the highest COVID-19 death rates in the world, has emerged from its dark state for the pandemic with a successful vaccination drive. Major cities like Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo have seen more than 99% of the adult population receive at least one dose for the vaccines, Reuters report. Brazil has administered for more than 350 million doses, with 65.7% of the population fully vaccinated, according to PAHO data up to December 23. Chile's record is even better, with 85.6% of the population fully vaccinated. Uruguay has vaccinated 76.6% of its inhabitants, and Argentina's vaccination rate sits at 70%. In Ecuador, 69.1% of its eligible population is already fully vaccinated. There, COVID-19 vaccination will be made mandatory for people who are eligible for vaccine from ages 5 and older. The Ecuadorian Health Ministry said on Thursday, becoming the first country in Latin America to impose such measure for the entire eligible population. The vaccination will not be mandatory for those with pre-existing medical condition, the Health Ministry statement said. And in Peru, which has suffered the highest rate of COVID-19 death rates anywhere in the world, 63.9% of its eligible population is now fully vaccinated. Regionally, over 868 million doses have been administered as of December 22 in Latin America and the Caribbean. PAHO reported with around 57% of Latin America and the Caribbean's population fully vaccinated. That compares 67.8% in Europe and 61.3% in the United States. That's the news for this morning. Keep implementing the health protocols, wear your mask, wash your hands regularly, and watch your distance. I am participant number 13. See you again and have a nice day.